you do not think it is good to make a decision just to set an example, like setting Billy Budd free. You don't think they should have set Billy Budd free because that would have made an example to other mutineers that they could be set free as well. Is that what I'm hearing?
It's a lie. You can't do that. You can't make a statement like that because that's attacking her character, not her opinion.
I'm asking if that's what she believes.
Yeah, but you're saying it in a way that makes it seem worse.
Now you're judging her.
Okay, if he's innocent, but they do let him go when he's under suspicion, that might indicate that they're being more lenient towards the discipline enforcement of mutineers. And so, honestly, they have to take the toughest road possible because they need to show this is what happens when you disobey, when you reject authority, which is over you. And so, honestly, they needed, even considering the option, maybe perhaps they acted drastically to murder him in the sense that it was more of an example or it was judgment, but truthfully, honestly, they needed to take a drastic step because considering all the mutinies that were happening, they had to just assume the worst possible scenario.
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yes or no? Do you agree with it or do you disagree with it?
Hannah, this is not asking my personal opinion. This is fact or no fact.
Yes. And do you agree that the crew should have, is it okay if y'all come together for another case? Is it okay for y'all to make a decision just for example, whether it be justice or not, for example, is that okay?
In the crew's eyes, it was justice because they have no clue what happened in that room. All they know, what the captain told them was Billy Budd.
I know, the court order. I mean, y'all are the people deciding. If y'all come together for another case, is it okay for y'all to make a decision just to set an example? So we would like to prove our point on that it was just manslaughter because we have proven all of our points on manslaughter. Y'all judged on murder because y'all were trying to set an example. Y'all did not want a mutiny. You did not take justice in the true capacity. You're saying you took justice. It was not. If you had examined it the way it needed to be and taken it even at your own risk, you would have realized that it was manslaughter and the verdict should not have been death. Y'all were just ruling by example.
The way we prove our idea here that it was murder is, you said earlier that he did punch someone before, and so that would suggest that he is emotionally unstable, right? Well, then, if he comes on this ship and hurts this guy, then the captain says, I gotta do something about this, or the crew is gonna go mutinous on me. So, there's two reasons that was a good thing that he put him to death. One, because he did murder, it was emotionally unstable, right? And two, the crew would have gone mutinous.
And so the captain did ultimately the crew a favor because if he hadn't killed Clyburn, say he carried this out on another fellow crew member, what would have happened then? Maybe he killed someone else.
So,
if he was still emotionally unstable at that time, if they'd let him go, say they'd let him go, what if he repeated this pattern where he kept stalking people whenever he felt like he couldn't talk? The captain actually ultimately did the crew a favor by getting rid of such a threat to the human